You're going to have a relationship with your kid, but they're not going to really, they're not going to be serving God the way that you always knew they were supposed to be serving God. That all those prophetic words you had for them whenever they were young, maybe you were just an excited parent, and that's not what God said. No, whatever God promised you, whatever He spoke over them, that's the way it's supposed to be. And you're not supposed to budge until you see that. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care how easy it would be to say, finally, for the first time in 10 years, we're getting along. I don't want to push. I don't want to jeopardize anything and keep going too far and lose what we have right now. What you have right now is not God's will. This isn't it. God's will is not for them to be healed. God's will is for them to be whole. And those are two completely different things. Healing is, Lindsey comes home and they're back to where they were whenever they first got married. They're going to struggle with all of these things. Lindsey's going to have all of these daddy issues. There's going to be all this pain that she and Casey are going to have to struggle with for the rest of their marriage. That's not God's will. God's will is not she's going to battle fear, or your son's going to battle addiction, or your child's going to battle gender identity. That's not God's will for their life. God's will is they will be somebody you've never met before. Because whenever God makes something whole, it's not what it was. It means the old thing has completely disappeared, and this is somebody that's never existed. This is a daughter that the world hasn't seen before for you. This is a son that the world hasn't seen before. This is somebody that says, hey, you know what? You're dealing with this. I get it. Come here. Let me talk to you because I can get you out of this. Come here. Let me help you out of this because I've been there too. This is a daughter that will say, let me tell you, I've dealt with alcoholism. Come here. Let me get you out of this too. That they are shameless, they are fearless, they are absolutely on fire and burning for God. It doesn't necessarily mean that they will be in a pulpit or run a ministry. It means whatever you knew whenever you carried them, you knew that's the promise that you cannot move off of. That whenever you made those wedding vows before God and community, that you knew we're supposed to go through sickness and health, good and bad. That's God's will. Anything outside of that, you don't move off of that. Don't care what it looks like. I can't sit here and promise that restoration will happen. Nobody can promise that. Sadly, even God can't promise that. God still gives them a choice. But even in that choice, restoration is always right. And even though He won't make them choose right, He will make them really want to.